Hello, welcome in the new video with the new point. In the earlier video we have seen in the Nazi Germany cult of motherhood. What was the cult of motherhood? How the mothers were treated in the Nazi Germany, that we have studied in the earlier video. In this video we will study the art of propaganda, how these people used the media or what terms they used to spread their messages, to give their messages, that we are going to see in this point, that is the art of propaganda. The art of propaganda was playing with the words. The words were used very carefully. It was the game of the words. The Nazi rule regimes used language and media with care and often with a great effect. They were using the language with very carefully, and their effects were very strong. The terms they coined to describe their various practices are not only deceptive, they are chilling. Their practices were deceptive. Deceptive means some hidden purposes were there, or wrong these practices were, very cruel practices were there, misleading, but the words were chilling. What terms they used here? It is given chilling words, and the actual practices they were doing through that words, that is shown here. Special treatment. The special treatment term was used for mass killing. It was said, these people were saying, we are going to give the special treatment. People may feel different from others, special treatment we are going to get, but it was used for the mass killing. The actual practice was mass killing. Final solution. A large problem, big problem is there, and for that we need the final solution. So what final solution was there? For the Jews, the mass killing of the Jews was called as the final solution. The term euthanasia. Euthanasia means giving relief from the suffering, but it was used for the disabled people and poor quality of life people. The euthanasia program was used, or the term was used. Evacuation. Actual meaning of evacuation means to give relief someone, or to evacuate from the problem. If one is trapped in the calamity, the people help them and evacuate them from that calamity. But here the term is used, evacuation. The people, those who deported to the gas chamber, the action which was deporting to the gas chamber was termed as the evacuation. Disinfection areas. Infections are there, so we want to disinfection. So which area were called the disinfection areas? The gas chambers. So the actual practices were different, and the terms they were used here, the art of word, game of the word, they used here very differently. We can see through these words. Nazis never used the terms, the words kill or murder in their official communication. They were not using the terms like a killing or murdering or any other. These terms they used to make their practices, to complete their practices. They used media also very carefully. The films, pictures, radios, posters, etc. made to give the favor to the Hitler and to create the hate to the Jews, spread hatred for the Jews. Media was carefully used to win support for the regimes and popularized its worldview. Through the media, it was glorified the Hitler and his practices, his views. Nazi ideas were spread through visual images, films, radios, posters, catchy slogans, and leaflets. In posters, groups identified as the enemies of Germans were stereotyped. Those who were categorized as the undesirable, they were the enemies of the Germany. It's shown through the posters. They stereotyped, they mocked, abused, and described as a evil. Socialists and liberals were represented as a weak and degenerate. These socialists and liberals are not good, they are weak, and they are not good for the country. They were attacked as malicious foreign agent. The socialists and liberals were attacked as the attack on the foreign malicious foreign spy. Propaganda films were made to create hatred for Jews. Small films made, short films also made to create the hatred for the Jews. The most infamous film, it is called infamous, the eternal Jews, Orthodox Jews were stereotyped and marked. They were shown with the flowing beard wearing kaftan, whereas in reality it was difficult to distinguish German Jews by their outward appearance because they were a highly assimilated community. They were referred to as vermins. Jews were referred as vermins, rats and pest, small pest or small vermins. It's are shown the Jews. Their movements were compared to those of rodent. Nazism worked on the minds of the people, tapped their emotions and turned their hatred and anger at those marked as the undesirable. The Nazis made equal efforts to appeal to all the different sections of the population. They sought to win their support by suggesting that Nazis alone could solve all their problems. These undesirable are creating problem, or there are many problems in the Germany. The Nazis only could be solved the problem. This is shown through the different art and to the different medias. The medias focused, glorified the work of the Hitler, and it created hate about the undesirable people. This is one example you can see here. This poster is shown in your book also. How the Jews are greedy. Their greed is shown through these posters. Like these posters were published to create hate about the Jews in the Germany. This is the same poster. You can look in your book also. German farmer, he belongs to Hitler. It is appeal to the German farmer. It is shown through this poster. The farmers also belongs to the Hitler. The German farmer stands in between two great danger today. The one danger American economy system, that is the big capitalism, and the other is the Marxist economy system of the Bolshevism. The German farmers are having two problems. The one problem was the American capitalism and the Marxist economy, means that is the communist. Big capitalism and Bolshevism work hand in hand. These both are working hand in hand. So they are born of Jewish thoughts and serve the master plan of the world Jewry, who alone can rescue the farmer from the danger, that is the National Socialism. That means they are working, they work to work for the Hitler. Through these medias, these posters, the Nazism tried to give strength to the Nazism. In this video we have seen how the Nazism used media to give their messages. In the next video we will see ordinary people and the crimes against humanity.